Hello and welcome to another evening of the AOC Community Challenge. Now, understandably, things are probably going to be a little bit more reserved tonight. Obviously, a lot of you would have also seen the news this morning. So some real tragic news. Our Kickstar unfortunately passed away in a car accident earlier the week. So, look, we're coming at it. We want to commit to the broadcast because the guy loves Siege. He loves commentating, and so we figured that's probably the best way we can pay homage to him.
Exactly. Look, no better way to really describe this. Really, all the prayers and all the feels and all of the condolences we send to Michael's family as well, and to all the friends and family. So, look, with that said, rest in peace, Michael. We shall continue the legacy. We shall keep on improving each and one of us. And look, yeah, at the very least, you've been a phenomenal role model to all of us.
Yeah, and look, we turn our head to the lower bracket tonight. We look to kick things off now. We've got the AOC Squad, the influencer crew versus Altered Edge down in that last-ditch effort to try and keep themselves in this competition here in week 3. It's do or die. This is, no safety net, no second chances here in this competition. So, I mean, look, we know a lot of these names, and we know that just because you're a content creator doesn't mean that you've got the extra life, the extra help that you need.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I mean, even despite some of the memes that came about from the previous matchups of the AOC squad, I definitely have to say that they've shown us some really, at the very least, some fun plays and some quite solid clutch plays from quite a few of the representatives, namely Uber Tim as well. Man has been ripping up lately in the server.
Yeah, he's been got at it pretty hard. I've checked out a couple of streams over the last week or two, and I mean, I think honestly, it's going to come down to the man's son is a bit of a character. We've been told that maybe he's got an inspirational speech or two for the gang, and if honestly, a good speech can be enough to turn the flow. But obviously, their opponent, Altered Edge, they're a competitive team, so they have no shortage of experience in their own right.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Altered Edge. So both starts on a Altered Edge. Look, a team that has been seeing quite a fair bit of success throughout some of their matches. Obviously, haven't yet reached the OCL level cloud, but honestly, slowly but surely on a rise there, and could certainly bring us a heater nonetheless.
And already we're having a better broadcast than last time Cthulhu and I were on. Pokedu hasn't hit the start button just yet, so we've got a bit of time to talk and chat about things. And as we look to our map, Vito, it's pretty stock standard in terms of what you'd expect in terms of ANZ Siege, Cafe Dostoevsky, Clubhouse, and Oregon. Cafe first, I mean, look, that could be an interesting one. This content creator stack, they're known for being a pretty cookie cutter crew. These maps are pretty strategic in their own rights.
Absolutely. Look, I mean, I'm just looking at right now at the run in the bracket as well. Altered Edge, they actually had a pretty solid run up until they ran into Wengelators, aka Altered Zelias. So I guess 2 Altered kind of negated each out, I guess, in that regard. But for AOC Squad, look, they... Hang on, where's our numbers? Okay, yeah. So unfortunately for AOC, Grass Touches were the ones to relegate them down to the lower bracket. So honestly, look, I'm still keen for the matchup regardless, because Cafe, Clubhouse, and Oregon, whilst being kind of pretty much the staple of APAC region in general and being kind of the most played maps out of all of them, they still have space for memes, for some content to be brought out.
Yeah, look, I mean, yeah, this is your fight for your life situation right now, and realistically, there was some talk about the AOC stack maybe needing some subs to come in. So, I mean, look, why not play for the content? Why not live up to the name? Go for some clips and make your exit from the tournament a rather interesting one. Because, I mean, Altered Edge, they've had an interesting run through the tournament as well. Week 1, they took it out 7-1, 7-0, and then got 2-0'd themselves in the next series by, ironically enough, it is Altered Zelios playing under the name of the Vangulators. So Altered Edge, Altered Zelios, you can understand why the confusion is there. We're going to dive straight on into things. Match 1 of the day, it is Cafe Dostoevsky.
Yeah, Cafe Dostoevsky is going to be an interesting one, purely because, well, whilst we've seen some pretty much as meta as can possibly be plays, there's still quite a fair bit of ground, especially for the site of the Barn Cocktail to play. Quite some interesting picks, to say the very least. Osa out of the equation. Look, I'm assuming that's more so of a meme. But look, Osa, so far, personally, in my experience, I've been getting literally plowed every time I play Osa. But the moment I play against the Osa, it feels like I'm versing against Thanos, and I'm being that part of the second half of humanity that's being wiped.
Look, the secret is the key to good Osa play and Osa Superior is just turn your brain off. Like, don't try not to think too hard about it. And believe it or not, she is actually a very effective operator. Thatcher Clash. So I mean, look, the AOC crew being a little bit more linear with their bans coming into an Altered Edge, they will have the final ban. Oh, come on! The man asked you specifically not to ban Kapkan, and you do it anyway. That's just poor.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate that we won't get to see Kapkan, but at the very least, this is only the Kapkan in kind of the pre-evolution form, whilst we are waiting for the godly buff come about, where the limitation on the amount of Kapkan charges per door frame will be reduced. But yeah, so we're waiting on that to come about, but Kapkan won't be in here, but we do straight away see the Fuse and the Chunka pick. It could be an interesting kind of two operator picks. Fuse, for the fact that after his buff, he can certainly play for that clear utility kind of role a whole lot more than before. And with Chunka, he's kind of that replacement for Smoke to a certain degree. And honestly, it brings a good meme value, to say the very least, because if you can nail somebody or like one or two kills with a DP27, that's already, you can feel the size increase. I'm not going to speak of what.
Well, Ego would probably be the one to guess
Ego,
for Altered Edge. You look at them. I think.
Oh no, I know.
They're trying to bait the basement. They're trying to bait first floor. Unfortunately, all three of five drones have just gone straight on in. So.
No, wait. I think they might just be able to actually play that for that bait.
No, the drones were already through service. They were heading to Whiskey.
Oh,
when they found them, yeah. Raging Hobbit knows exactly what's happening. Yeah, Altered Edge, you have missed your opportunity there. I'm sorry.
I do have to say, props to them, because they beeline directly for the bottom floor, so can't blame them. Can't blame them at all. But look, yeah, with the way they set things up, they might have to end up playing for retake, or rather without any kind of setup, aka the average casual experience.
Hugh is looking for a run out with the DP. Spots two. Stimulation overload. Can't pick a target. Goes for the reattempt, but no, nothing to be found. Just too many targets and not enough barrels to shoot at both of them.
Yeah. By the way, the Raging Hobbit could have actually gone for a peek. There is a pixel spot that you can still shoot through the metal blinds, as pointed out by Nico early on, but look, that doesn't care, really. Raging Hobbit, he just nails a shot.
Good night, Ollie. Thanks for playing round one. We respect the attempt, and... goofed, buddy. Goofed, buddy. You can't be giving Tim those openings. We know what he's capable of. He is a straight gunner.
Yeah, look, especially with an AK-12 and an angle grip, no way Tim would have lost that, especially to a pistol peak. So maybe time to get just a teeny tiny bit more serious with some of the plays, but do have to pay respect where it's due. Altered Edge are doing their best to really make it a fun and enjoyable matchup, to say the very least.
Yeah, look. The unfortunate nature for Altered Edge in that situation, I've never seen Tim lose those. In fact, the only thing Tim ever loses is connection to the server, and hopefully that won't be an issue this time around. Well, Raging Hobbit this time. It was a well-telegraphed nitro cell there, but it worked somehow.
Yeah, a good idea behind the plays, but Marshmallow opens up the scoreline for himself onto Uber team. no chance just yet. Look, maybe in spirit he won't lose this. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Is Ollie quoting Jackson 5 right now? I think he is.
Might just be actually, yeah.
Why am I not surprised? Mello's going to be tagged up a little bit, still playing around the skylight. 42 seconds left in the round. They do have Danielle there on the Ying, and Andy rules 7 with the Twitch and the F2, which is an actual laser beam right now. Beatty watching the cross. Danielle's still there.
Oh.
And, well, her mag is just a little bit better than Beatty, so Mouse 1 comes out just that bit strong. Andy's on side. Doesn't know that Mello is literally opposite side of things. Andy's covering. Oh, the shotgun! The shotgun! Oh, how has Mello gotten away with this? And it's going to be a trade.
Oh,
no. Oh, my Lord, Mello. That was unprecedented.
Oh, lordy. Well, look, okay, we kicked things off quite strong, I'll have to say that. Both AOC Squad and Altered Edge providing the content in plentiful amounts. And, look, yeah, Bar and Cocktail was definitely a peculiar turnout in general, but we are now going down to the kitchen service and cooking. The side that usually is, it boasts a little bit more of a kind of hunker down as a play, but obviously we've seen quite some roam play. And from Altered Edge Squad, I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to try to pull some cheeky stuff yet again.
Attackers need to locate.
Raging Hobbit just doesn't want to have any of that.
Yeah, they're trying to bait side again, but unfortunately drones have to go in on the first floor. So Raging Hobbit's drone's going to go in. You can see Tim's going in as well. And yeah, well, there's a drone in sight. So
unfortunate. Look, at the very least, they didn't dedicate too much of the utility, so they might just have a chance to make a little bit more of the reinforcement. Albeit, I look at that, Mallow just opens up a whole lot more of the wall around the area. There are a few hatch reinforcements, so we're looking at a very, how did I say it, open floor plan from Altered Edge.
Oh dear. Well, we'll have to see. A rather open setup. I don't know if Ollie's quite got this one to plan just yet. And Danielle not going to give quarter. Pulls off and doesn't want to overexpose the position for now, as Ollie is still hunting. Too little, too late. Spots top of the head, but that's all he spots.
Yeah, look, at the very least, they have a good amount of information about where to peek, where to swing. The main thing here... Oh, Ollie lands the shot. Oh, my God. That's Loza Coleman now out of the equation. And with that said, look, I mean, losing Finka, it hurts, yes. But not the worst kind of situation, I feel, compared to all the other utility pieces that AOC Squad brought on board.
Tim falls as well. Unfortunately, content... He's just that at the end of the day. Oh no. Oh, Beatty. Oh, Beatty. Ollie just drifts around the corner, hits the kill onto Danielle there as well. This round, a little bit more succinct coming out of Altered Edge for now, but Andy's still outside, and so is Raging Hobbit. They don't want any bar of this.
Yeah. Look, at the very least for Raging Hobbit, he gets to maybe farm up a few more frags, but the fact that pretty much Altered Edge just locked down majority of the entrances to the building, that makes it just a teeny tiny bit more difficult to make entry in. But look, at the very least, this gives a little bit more time to maybe talk about some of the strategies. Goofed, meanwhile, gets...
Goofed is actually just
Goofed is just watching them, just waving and smiling, you know, like, hey, guys, I'm here. Hello. Maybe tried to play for
and
that.
The rest of the team has reinforced and barricaded themselves into freezer. 4 members. Man, makes you wish there was a fuse on board.
Yeah, that.
Oh look, here they go, full 5-man stack in the freezer.
Okay, there we go. We're back into it. Only, by the way, we'll still be able to heal up Goofed as well if that is needed. But it seems like the moment this whole chaos will erupt, this is going to be mainly sidearms only. Swing, or at the very least for the time being, whilst they're holding the majority of them sidearms. But apart from that, look, for AOC Squad, they're just questioning what the hell is happening, because nowhere to be seen, none of the defenders, and well, time is ticking.
Yeah, look, I think Altered Edge may be hotboxing the freezer right now. 28 seconds left on the clock, and, well, all 5 of them still hanging out, still chilling. There is drones in play, but AOC are just so anticipating this resistance that it... Well, look, if nothing else, Andy is going to try and go get that plant down, and the plant will start as soon as that plant is down. Announcement comes through. They should funnel on through towards service. And here we go. Impact. This could be a full mincemeat machine. That's one for Andy. Can he find any more? No. Hobbit goes down. Andy goes down. It's the DP of Pew, and he will be handed the defuse. Beatty dies to the Shemikal. No, the Vulcan shields, actually. Goof somehow survives, and Altered Edge will bag themselves a second in a row.
This oddly reminds me of, I believe that was actually one of the playoffs matches from Women's League, Billy, where a similar plant on Cafe happened, and it was something like a retake of like 4 players against 1.
No, it was a different kind of tournament. It was hostage, and it was old Triceratops prone in a corner, trying to almost wiping an entire team as Capcan. Unfortunately, Capcan is banned.
Yeah, bit unfortunate, but look, at the very least, maybe we get way more of the Chanko shenanigans. Thunderbird is out, thanks to Ollie, as it seems like Ollie just keeps on playing the operators too. At the very least,
we do get the fuse now.
Indeed,
albeit around too late.
Yeah, although you say that, fuse can still be quite impactful here, especially on the train side of the things, because quite a fair bit of ceiling is very much wooden and breachable, so should be a easy breach for AE, or not for AE, pardon me, AOC Squad. For AE, this means that they just gonna have to, well, keep on dancing if they want to survive, or shut down the fuse flat out. And look, either one of the possibilities, I would imagine, could be quite difficult, especially against AOC Squad.
Well, we'll have to see how they look to approach here. At the moment, Loza, unfortunately, the only one without a frag just yet.
5 seconds to go.
She's I doubt she's probably had much time to prac the fuse. It's not one of the. Yeah. Also, Goof doesn't kill. Thanks, Pokedu. Goof doesn't have kills, but that's not the one we're worried about. This was the expected result here. Whereas Loza, I mean, she's a frag machine. We were expecting her to be racking up the numbers.
Yeah, I'm imagining soon that's gonna come about. For the time being, it's a bit of a calm before the storm, really. Waiting for the right. When Goof wants to do some funky stuff in form of John Wick kind of swings, but instead gets the dome from Andy Rules and pretty much calls it a day, being promoted now to a spectator slot.
Honestly, that might be. Oh no! How is that happened twice now? Uber Tim gets the kill back onto Marshmallow, so we're not gonna have any cheeky Barstool plays in this round. Not that you would. Oh, Fuse Loza is unfortunately being bullied, and no Finker.
Wait,
someone is gonna have to go and pick her up. Yeah, that's the new. Well, actually, no, it's not even new. It's just it's the rest of the game is now catching up with the comp scene, and that you don't get notified when a down has happened anymore.
I still rate this idea, because this generates so much more tension by literally not giving you the crutches of knowing that you've managed to scored a pre-fire, and unless you listen to the sound cues, that's only then you know that you got it down. But look, for BD, this doesn't even matter. SMG-11 pumps out so much damage in a second that it wouldn't really matter if you downed or killed a person. At this point, you just delete them out of the equation.
But in the words of the Casual Kings, but my points.
My points.
Unfortunately, yeah, look, honestly, I play with points off. It teaches you better habits, let's be honest. At the moment, though, with a final minute on the horizon, BD is sitting happy with those Kona stations. And, well, Loz, it still has 2 more fuse charges. Potentially could get in and do some damage.
Yeah, but the main issue here is the fact that Ollie is actually still playing about around the stage in a minibar, I believe, and this could be an issue. Ubertim pops a bunch of damage right now against the mute, especially. That contention on the red stage is going to be extremely crucial, though, I have to say, and his survival is going to be paramount here.
Oh, Pew, buddy. You can't be missing those opportunities. Just handed it on a platter. Now, Uber Tim is going to be the one on the hunt. Oh, he stands up, hip fires, and is going to get out scot-free. Goes for another one. He's going to hit the hip fire into Danielle. Go.
Holy. That's just straight up disrespect.
Exactly. That's as it should be.
Oh, man. Look, we managed to get things finally rolling in that regard, and well, AE Squad so far 3-0. Not that we really expected something different given the circumstances and the fact that AOC Squad do get to start things off on the offense, but look, maybe we shall be seeing a scoreline maybe across lines of maybe a 3-3 or 4-2, given that look, stringing 3 rounds in a row is definitely going to be a bit of a tall order, and apart from that, look, we're looking at the scoreline. AE looking pretty good. Gooft is bound to be the for now, well, technically the 002. That is, if you're reading it with kill, assist, and deaths. I'm making no sense. I'm sorry.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
That was an attempt at a roast, but the roast failed.
It was about as accurate as Goofed has been so far. At the moment, look, it's not an impossible situation for you to find yourself in if you are AOC Squad. They've got a lot of utility in terms of denying flank potential. Goof's job, it seems, is drone hunter in the prep phase. There's going to be a drone. It's going to drive around him, and Goof might just be relegated to cams, unfortunately.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Maybe just the case.
Attackers are moving
Done
out
pretty
to locate
soon.
a bomb and defuse it.
Look at the AOC Squad, though. A bit of a change in pace, a bit more utility, a bit more information gathering. But we say that AE are planning to do some more, quite severe amount of tomfoolery, I'll have to say.
Now,
where was
again,
Fuse when you needed the most?
yeah, I mean, like, that would be prime real estate to nail a Fuse charges. They're all locked into freezer. Okay, so we do have the Rooney, so there is a quick detonation tool available to them. How much is the drone spotted? Do they know? I don't think they do. I don't think AOC have drawn this out, unfortunately. Over Tim, up on the roof, looking hunting. Not quite fragging. They have no idea. There is a nitro cell out. I don't know if it's been used to make a rotate or if it's a pre-placed again, but
I think it's a pre-placed one, actually.
I think this cam should spot them, or at least give them some information.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, we can hear the C4 beeping away, so I'm assuming that's around maybe the new balcony. So we were waiting for that call to happen. The drones are coming about to spot the horrible reality of the fact that, oh lord, they all just stacked.
Yeah.
Hello.
Andy's the one to spot it, so, well, cheeky sneak on through to Con. So they have got players in position. Everton snaking his way towards Piano. Ollie being tagged. Oh, there's a player on Cocktail Belt. He's swinging around. Andy doing some big damage. Unfortunately, this has been a bit of a mess so far. Goof does get his first kill. Unfortunately, Loza will drop, but over Timmy has rotated all the way around. He's traded back by Goof, who finds himself third on Danielle on that skylight. Rat plays on the ground. The diffuser's still out there. Oh, Goof!
Oh my!
Goof has found a quad. How has he found a quad? Andy. Oh, unfortunately, no ace. Mello, the villain of this Altered Edge team.
Look, Mallow already pulled a very naughty play the very first round where he somehow managed to keep staying hidden behind one of the bar tables and look, managed to find some disgusting planned denial. Knife round looks like is going to be upon us, and oh boy, I'm smelling betrayal.
So I may have jumped in Uber Timmy's chat and said challenge them to a knife fight and then shoot them. and he said, you know, he had a bit of a giggle at that. So I think I think there might be some betrayal on the cards.
I mean, look at the ops. I'm not seeing a machine gun, so obviously we won't be seeing a complete Jim's mowing service. Or Tim's mowing service, pardon me. But
I don't know. You got the skeleton key.
Need to locate
Oh, yeah,
and
true.
defuse bombs.
True, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, regardless of that, we are going to be seeing a gathering at the docks, which should provide us with some nice views as well, whilst the whole bloodbath is happening. He already being tagged up means that maybe a bit of blood offering as well. Oh lordy!
Blood for the blood god, and Ollie is
GM.
the first sacrifice.
Maybe that's just the continuation. Maybe that's the reason why Altered Edge been winning is just sacrifices.
5 seconds left before
See,
insertion.
AOC have missed a prime opportunity here. No one claimed the kill.
Attackers
mm.
defuse a bomb.
Honestly, you should have yelled dibs. Claimed it for
Yeah,
yourself.
Should have yelled dibs. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. There's the betrayal. There's the betrayal.
I am a bad
Oh, Tim.
influence.
Oh, Tim. No.
Oh, and Lazza runs up for the knife finish. Ruthless. Tim does meet his end finally. After, you know, all of that. They might even pull this one back. Mello's found himself a second.
That would be pretty funny if they do pull it back, because that would be karma at its just brightest and the best.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Night,
phew.
Lazza. Oh, no. We're down to the 2 versus 2. Mello's still holding the angle. It's P10 Roney Town net. Oh, no, they're going to win this. They're going to win this despite Tim's turn to the dark side.
Funnily enough, you speak of the dark side. I actually just before the broadcast got to watch Star Wars Visions.
Oh, yeah? What did you think? I
Actually
binged all of them. Oh, no.
Well,
Oh,
not all of
Andy.
them were. Yeah. Ooh, or Daniel.
Yeah,
Yep.
unlucky.
That one. But yeah, I gotta say, I honestly actually can vouch. It's actually really entertaining bunch of series. Albeit I've watched like maybe 3 out of all the episodes that apparently my dearest brother read out about. But honestly, what I've seen, I read.
All
I
of them
rated.
are good. All of them are so
Okay,
good.
all of them are good. Okay.
Marshmallow wanted a knife fight, and look, he has been burnt. No, it was nothing to do with me.
Oh, yeah.
Oi.
We already shots fired.
AOC are currently looking for a new observer right now. Please address your. So, what you're gonna do? You're gonna go onto Twitter. You're gonna hit up Nuttery ANZ, flood his DMs with your resumes, and not just once. He wants 10 copy and pastes of your resume, just so he knows who you are and what you do. And in fact, video auditions are openly encouraged. And there is a performance element of that audition that needs to be recorded and sent through as well. We do prefer show tunes, but Nuttery, look, he prefers Amish style rap.
Amish style, right? Would it be also like kind of like mixed in with a bit of hard bass and maybe some like clips of like dancing like a ballerina on top of that?
Yeah, classical hard bass.
Ah, right. Okay, I see.
10 seconds left. Attackers have located
The
a bomb.
Thorin will be flipping in his grave as well, hearing that probably kind of deal.
Yeah, beat up and drum and bass is exactly what Nuttery wants to be hearing right now. Mellow,
Actually, I rate that though.
there are a couple of slapping tracks that I found along the line of that, but Marshmallow is not done on the vengeance tour. Oh, he pulls off. That's poor Lazza.
Oh,
Poor Lazza is getting the pointy end of the stick right now.
Jeez Louise, just tapping away. Goofed finds his own kill, but they yet to find the villain. Uber Tim, who's running the one-eyed villain, aka Capital Elite. Who genuinely, like... Look, that betrayal, look, I don't think... Oh boy. Here is...
He's making friends with a drone.
Wait,
You rate it.
we have a
Andy.
rating.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Despite, you know. Yeah.
Hey,
Ah.
hey. Nah, shout out to Pokedu. Shout out
Yeah,
to Pokedu. Much love to the man.
Possible, yeah.
Look, meanwhile, we see who set things on fire. Meanwhile, there are people outside the cafe are dying. It's borderline feeling like we are returning back to the OCL cores with the bottom casts, where instead of Pew writing the love letters, it was me reading out the bottom gear memes whilst people were dying left, right, and center. So, like, I'm definitely I rate the matching chaotic nature.
Nah, it's alright. I'll dob Pokedu into his girlfriend later on.
Oof.
Tell her that he was saying very mean things. You can't say that about her right now, Pokedu. It's just that's uncalled for. For legal reasons, that's a joke. He's not saying anything, which is the way we like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Much love to everyone and all the gamers.
Defused by attackers.
Look,
Do make sure
it's-
to tell everyone, all of your close ones, that you love them as well today. And while also on a completely different note, happy birthday to Raven as well.
Yeah, he's cracked the big 3-0. But speaking of cracking, we do have 4 shields and an armor root.
Oh boy.
Coming through here, technically.
I hope to see it. I hope that it'll be a fused shield.
Because Osa was banned, so unfortunately
Oy.
we can't get the 5 shields, and Recruit no longer has a
5
shield.
seconds left.
So
R.I.P. Actually, I used to
Man.
rate the recruit shield rushes.
this is the
boy.
the OG cafe extension, like bakery extension as well. You can't put it
Yeah.
on the ground, Mallow.
Mello wants to get the cinematic shots. Do you feel? And we have
Shield
the
on shield
Knights clash. Some Civil War type stuff going.
Honestly, that's if there is one change that I can recommend to Ubisoft, make melee friendly fire a thing.
Oh,
I want
boy.
to run around with my sledgehammer and you know, if
Bonk
my
people.
teammate honestly, that would be the funniest thing. If you put your head in front of the sledgehammer, it deserves to come off.
Off with your head. Oh no, Mello.
Melody sticks
Mello.
it out.
What a mad lad as well. Ah, oh, there goes the thing. Oh, that's
no.
a fine thing. Just look at it. Well, goodbye, friends.
Andy just
Wait, what?
accepts his
happening?
fate. Like that was just looks at it. Yeah, Tim falls.
Andy's still alive.
Yeah, Andy's toxic canistering himself right now. Raging Hobbit looking to get involved. This might have come apart right now. Hugh is looking to get. Oh no! He lost it. He lost it. Raging Hobbit is going huge. Nuts, Goofed, and Ollie in a 2 versus 3. SMG 11 stunning to Freezer. And Danielle wins it. She's just better. She's just better. And now Goof is alone in small bank. Has to go through the crouch hole. Where are the goo mines? Does Andy know? He does now. Pistol out.
Oh.
Shots through. Oh, Andy. It's a dangerous
7
game.
rounds as well. For now, for Goof.
Yeah, each have some kills. Oh, there we go. Danielle on the flank. Shuts it down. AOC! Not going to be swept aside.
There we go. AOC Squad. It's comeback time for them. They're the ones now on the defense, and look, so far they definitely looked a little bit. Well, partially they looked a little bit luckier on some of the facts that AE players missed some of those positions and didn't check, and well, too, they looked much more comfortable on just holding their angles, just playing it out defensively, and certainly it's a good time for them to start ramping up the points. But I do have to say, Pew just pretty much beelining straight past smoke had to be one of the funniest things to witness. But BD wants to repeat that success, I feel.
Well, it's
Off the back
Ying-
of Lion and Finger buff.
Yeah, with Blitz, and you got Ying in there as well. Also, those of you that are wondering, with the applications you are sending to Nuttery, you also will need to include your favorite Rainbow Six Liquipedia page. It's just something. It's just something that he's a little bit pedantic about. So you will be given a rating based on the page you do pick.
I did hear a rumor though, Panda, that if you send them the page of certain 2 OCL casters,
you will not get in.
You will not get in, yeah.
Well, at the moment, Altered Edge, they've been stopped. They're not going to win it at 7-0. It's not going to be the full set, but we still might get a Brazilian result. Goofed with the Gone 6 camera kill. Efficiency, maximum efficiency.
Maximum efficiency. I'm cut up that we can't like reload the Gone 6 because that would have had like there would have been a huge opportunity for such an amazing animation as well. Just break open.
I'm still mad that the Gone 6 isn't a one-shot headshot. Like,
also true. Yes.
Come on, like if I can snipe someone across the map with the Gone 6, they deserve to die.
I get a feeling though that the round itself is just literally just very much bridging the war crime area.
Friendly fire on the Gone 6, and it's a full smoke send onto the site. Unfortunately, they haven't quite got the coverage they needed. Ollie is down. The defuse is stuck in the middle of the site.
Boy.
Oh my lord! Tim with the 3-man nitro content. I said it last time. The man is content, and he's got the clips coming. The sausage is not quite working for Marshmallow at the moment, who is well and truly isolated in a 1 versus 4. He's going to look to... nothing. Danielle is not going to let him have it. But a 3-man nitro. What a shot.
Tim promises and Tim delivers, honestly. The man is just a legend in general, and look, if you don't know him, do make sure to check him out on the Twitch streams as well, Uber_Timmy. And genuinely, man is one of the nicest people in the community as well. A reading room, though, and fireplace is going to be the next choice, and so far, two round streak win for AOC Squad, and looking at the lineup for them, they are still looking to play a little bit more of withdrawn, a little bit more utility heavy, whereas on the side of Altered Edge, slight changes, slight alterations. Mallow to be bringing in the Nomad. Maybe we might be seeing some tomfoolery with the air jabs, but the main thing that I'm ironing out is BD's pick of Glass, especially on top of the Lion scans and the Finger buffs.
So like I said, I am sitting in Tim's chat on his stream, and someone clipped the triple nitro cell, and the clip is literally called "Clip for Tim's Ego."
Look, gotta take him where you can. Honestly,
the audience knows it. Yeah, you gotta respect it.
Can't blame again.
Yeah, look, I'm not quite sure what the plan was, but the smoke coverage, I think one of them ended up on the bar, so there was literally just this line of sight through the middle of bar.
10 seconds remaining.
And I think it was a case of Altered Edge weren't fooling anyone.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, on a roll.
Attackers objective
Altered Edge trying to bring in some more of unusual shenanigans, but I think AOC Squad, ever since even round 1, have caught up on all of the mischievous plays, but this time it seems like this is actually going to be just a full-on send through the double window, or no, we're seeing a full-on repel. So, okay, right. We're doing the ye old classic yet again. Full send into the reading.
Yeah, looking for it. Who's the one to... Oh, Tim.
Tim actually has a power position here.
He does. If he could land a nitro cell on the door, that'd be huge.
Oh boy.
Should hear that the Christmas... Yeah, they're on site. 2 kick kills from Altered Edge. But Tim can pinch in. Can he get a nitro play from below? I don't believe he can. So Tim's going to walk up the stairs. Danielle finds the kill on the BD. And stepping up, unfortunately, Goof is now on top of the railing. And Altered Edge they will close the map out. They do take it 7-2 in the end, but look, the last 2 rounds, oh, they were good.
Oh, yeah. Look, honestly, I'll have to say all of the rounds so far have been absolutely amazing and good fun, despite the scoreline. But look, yeah, GG on map number 1. We still have at the very least one more map, but you look at the scoreline, obviously, AE, Goofed, and Marshmallow ended up farming up a few more frags by the conclusion of the map. But look, up next, Clubhouse to be upon us, and honestly, I'd say we might be seeing even more wilder shenanigans.
Well, the biggest question has to be: do we get another knife fight, and will it be another betrayal? Look, I wouldn't be surprised if the squad is shady as the AOC crew, but we are going to have a bit of a break. We'll throw it over, a couple of ads, and we'll come back with our second map of the evening. Make sure you're here when we get back. We'll see you then. We're coming back into it, getting ready to go for map 2 here for the AOC Community Challenge, and I've just been told Timmy would like me to inform all of you that both his monitors are AOC monitors. Unfortunately, for him, that wasn't enough for him to pick up the win, but I can tell you they are some of the best monitors around in terms of gaming. And maybe if he got himself a couple more, he would have won that map.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows the more monitors you have, the better your productivity of your PC becomes, and the more frags you can become. Pretty much, the amount of monitors equals to the amount of frags you can have, and that's a scientifically proven
it's a
fact.
graph. So the more monitors plus the more RGB.
True.
You have to balance it out. It's a bit of a curve.
It's like an equation, like monitors per RGB strips.
Exactly, and. I mean, unfortunately, you know, the monitors don't come with RGB. You've got to load that up on your screen. It's a browser thing. But Cthulhu, we're here. AOC Squad did drop map 1, unfortunately, to Altered Edge in the lower bracket. Here we go to map 2. It's Clubhouse. Pokedu's replacement is in and ready to go. So we'll see how he does here in the second map. It was a pretty speedy process. We do appreciate your video applications. Nuttery, though, he's going to take some time to sift through all 400 of them. Coming to this matchup, though, Cthulhu, paid actors in the chat. It was part of his contractual obligation. He's got to, you know, pretend that he is Pokedu just because Pokedu was the one that signed the contract with AOC.
Oh, look, yeah. Maybe there's
Oh,
a
come
bit
on.
of
Altered Edge, what are you doing?
Altered Edge, I think they done playing games on especially Clubhouse. They want to wrap it up maybe, but honestly, Fuse can be a menace, especially after the recent buffs. So I wouldn't blame them really. I mean,
yeah.
have you seen the eyes of, or rather the face of Fuse from one of his like legendary headgears, where it's just the Ushanka head? This is the face
that's
of
the one
literally
I
a person
run.
who can literally explode a whole family and not really blink even.
Altered Edge would probably like to think that they're a family. Unfortunately, it's been banned out, so that can't happen. Cade as well. So AOC, I mean, this is the map they almost won last play day for themselves. No shot, Altered Edge. What are you doing?
Come on.
Can we get a competitive ruling, wet blanket ruling, something like that?
Wet blanket. I would send a wet blanket, and it wouldn't be like wet from just water.
Never
it would
mind,
be like
I'm not enjoying the tournament no more.
Jeez.
They're gonna be docked prize money. You know, wet blanket syndrome is not okay. Buzz Killington and the crew over at Altered Edge.
Yeah.
But speaking of you know, people who are going to be enjoying themselves, Raging Hobbit bringing out the Blitz. They've got the Ying there as well. Where does Lots go? What is that going to be? A Finker? Is it going to be a Buck? It's going to be a Buck instead. Okay. So not only have they got the Sledge, they've got the Buck as well. So you can attack from below and above.
And they have Zophia's stuns as well, just in case. And Tim already proven us that he can be very proficient at Zophia with an LMG, so could deal quite a hefty amount of damage, especially for Church and Arsenal. Now, my main concern here is going to be that clash at the mirror pick from Altered Edge. Oli and, not Marshmallow, pardon me, Oli and Goofed bring it in, but Oli, yeah, look, TOS, my friend. But at the very least,
at least he got the picture correct before he disappeared. I mean, it's interesting. We're seeing primary shotgun coming out for the Spaniard. Goofed, buddy. Come on, man. Your job has been get drones for this entire series, and so far your accuracy on drones in question there is about 5%.
10 seconds to go.
That's another interesting change, actually, before we transition. That's another interesting change that could be coming. If it does go through Clash, we'll be getting the Super Shorty and losing a pistol.
Ooh. It's the last final days of that pistol round for Altered Edge, as it seems maybe they haven't bought up on the rifles just yet. And oh, yo. No way.
Hide and seek siege. I love to see it. Like,
I like that. Yeah,
Goofed playing the Clash in Harry Potter. Yeah, okay. The whole team is just gonna walk right past Goofed right now. Andy, buddy. No, but no. Loza is gonna fall.
No
Marshmallow's still tucked into the corner. Tim,
Nobody.
Tim, buddy.
No. Mello is.
Oh, no!
No
Danielle,
way! No way!
Danielle! Get him!
Oh, hello. That's a bit awkward.
Execution.
Like that, yeah.
Yes!
Okay.
Give
there
it
we
to him!
Oh, BD. BD. Oh, okay, right. Spotted right under the table. Spotted and caught red-handed. And look, yeah. I mean, so far, two for one. Loza got absolutely shut down, but Tim needs to be extremely cautious where he decides to just completely beam out of there, full on spooked. I mean, it is spooky season upon us.
Where is Goofed?
No shot. Nah.
He dropped Oil Pit, and now Tim is hunting. Oh no! Oh no! So
Danielle is not
AOC,
having any of that.
They might take the round lead for the first time. This is just crouch walking Zofia things. Just
no.
Ollie
does
have the pistol.
No.
Execution. Raging Hobbit, unfortunately, is not going to make it to Isengard. And Goof now tucked into the corner of church. And yeah, Hobbit is absolutely fuming. Pings there. Goof is spotted. Too slow.
GM.
Danielle is not having a bar of it. Oh no. Oh no. It's the dance and the knife kill from Ollie. Ollie, no.
Ollie.
Ollie,
somebody come get this
Tim.
man. Somebody come get this man.
Alternates, come get you, boy.
Come get your mans, please. Jesus. Okay. Oh boy. Meanwhile, whilst we're in a bit of an intermission, I did get randomly sent a picture from a tweet of caption saying, "If you see this, straighten your back, you banana-shaped frick." So shout out to everyone. Keep your back straight.
Poster check, ladies and gentlemen.
Poster check, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Poster check.
And poster check as well.
Isn't that like the city you grew up outside of in Russia?
Hey, what?
Poster check.
I am just look. I'm speechless.
Now
on.
Content. I look.
I believe we are witnessing a strat related here as well.
Nuttery behind the scenes is playing spoiler at the moment. He's given away the game plan of Altered Edge. Apparently, there might be some strat roulette coming on down. Nuttery is just an absolute buzzkill. We weren't allowed to, figure that out for ourselves. Just the constant babying. I'm sorry.
Well, the repercussions for Nuttery here is just going to be the exclusion for a day from Back for Blood squad. So that's look, GN to the man. No more of the completion of Act 1.
Yeah, look, no more carrying.
No more carrying.
It's just yeah, we've had enough. The final straw here at the moment, and Hugh he's looking for a cheeky spawn peek with the SPSMG9. Can't find it, and Raging Hobbit will shoot back. Neither of them actually have to connect the shot. Scan, yeah, Goofed. Sorry, not Pew. It's Pew, not Goof this time. Pew's just standing in the breach with the shield up.
Oh lordy! Oh no!
Beatty is half outside the building right now. Why does it look like for a second it looked like Mello had a peg leg?
Oh no!
Because he was standing right up against Beatty.
Beatty was trying to fish with his cheeks outside in the water, but the piranha bit back.
Live bait is not always the best bait.
Andy Rules has a good idea about where to pre-fire. Tries to spot some feet. Are they gonna spot in time though? That is the question. Oh no! No shot! No shot, Goof!
Andy.
GN, Goof. Oh no.
Andy, I have made
realizing.
It's like the start of an anime, it's like an animated movie. Like, yeah, you might be wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, this is me. Good night, Danielle, Marshmallow, on the job. We'll pick up Goof, who can now go and find those Kona stations. Pew back in the site.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And does
hello.
Goof just deny all the stims? No, never mind. Goof is dead. Goof could have had the stims, but unfortunately, Tim is not letting them have an inch.
Yeah, Tim decides to deny it and not provide anything. But Tim actually could nail quite a
Raging
naughty
Hobbit
shot
just
here. Wait,
drifts
hold
through
on.
the site. Raging Hobbit, living up to the name. Tim was like, yeah, I got this angle. You just see Lion sprint in front of him.
You know those like video compilations of like funk music was just cars drifting around the corner. Just put in Raging Hobbits. It's just the view of him just drifting around the corner whilst trying to push the Clash and put the funk music.
I
Same
can
stuff
already
will be
hear
there.
Deja Vu playing in the back of my head.
Yeah,
It's
Eurobeat could be in there, yeah, as well.
It's just it works. Who knew that Hobbits had such a wide access to international music source?
Oh man,
Come on! Oh, I was excited there for the Carly.
Oh,
And-
I'm excited for Monty as well.
The big thing though for this round has to be Andy checking his corners. I think.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, I think at this point the man is scarred for life, really, with that one. That's like the spook heavier than Resident Evil in the past few iterations of it. So, I mean, to spot a wild Thunderbird right by you with a bearing 9 aimed at your head, yeah. Hi. Hello, Goof.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Which is
Salutations,
going to
gamers.
look absolutely stupid from the other side. Can we get a turnaround, new observer? Yeah, look, it doesn't say hi. Goof.
5 seconds left.
I don't know how. It's like those, cute couples, and they try and write messages to each other, not realizing that it appears backwards for the person on the other side of the window. Not that cute anymore, Goof. Danielle.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, she was just
boy.
asking where they were, and now she's dead.
Look,
Unfortunately.
at the very least, she got the response as to where they were. So I guess technically she got the response on that one.
Not the most reassuring one, I would imagine.
It's a bit backwards, according to Raging Hobbit. But look, I mean, for all intents and purposes, the intentions were right here.
Raging Hobbit is just he's vibing. He's got the proximity alarm disco going. Spots the player down towards the lounge. Things come
A
out.
bomb has been located.
Man's just having a good old time. Could be worse. He
Just
could be
vibing.
Beatty right now. Beatty, speaking of with a nitro cell, looking to catch anyone, but nothing. Ollie's now
Ollie's back
hiding
on his
behind the
own.
security rack.
First it was what, Warden, now it's Thunderbird hiding. Mallow actually hits quite a naughty shot, which does leave Raging Hobbit all alone, especially after Goof essentially doinking his
good
opponent.
night.
Oh, that's a lineup! That's the switch, oh my god!
Hello, this is my pistol. It would like to say hi. And shield's dropped again. Goofed, buddy.
Goof knows.
Come back. Come say hi. You wrote it in the wall. Come say hi. Just
Say it back.
yeah.
I said hi, please
Anti-
respond.
Oh no. I mean, yeah. Look, antisocial tendencies. Like you want interaction, but you just can't handle the interaction.
Look, I mean, being an introvert is not a bad thing, really. So, as long as it's all the thought that counts. Goof somehow still gets sagged too. I'm assuming that was his shin.
Yeah,
For
it
the
was
damage.
it was a hip fire.
Jeez. Ollie still stays still though. He's waiting.
He's still making a lot of bloody noise. Like every time he moves, the debris is gonna shit.
Yeah. I thought for a second you said the debris is gonna do something different. The brown note. Yeah. Look. Regardless of the brown note, it's about to. It's about
Professional
to go.
casters.
Professional cast. Yeah. Look. Ich is in on the wall.
Ich indeed.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah, hi.
headshot.
Yeah, that's a GN. Ooh, gotta run,
15
gotta run.
seconds remaining.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta
Gotta
go
go fast.
fast. Oh, Raging Hobbit.
That's the wrong direction. That's but Oh, come on. Yeah.
What is
That's still the wrong direction. Raging Hobbit, buddy. Nah, I don't think he's good. Oh, goofed. 360 Superman punched. Yeet. Actually, it was
somebody
probably
could
like a
this and add the
470.
Falcon Punch. This needs the Falcon
Punch.
Falcon Punch. Just in it goes. Oh boy! Look, AOC Squad still get to keep at least a point differential in their favor here over Altered Edge, but I get an inkling that this may be reduced relatively soon to nothing.
Yeah, I think Goof's out here playing the wrong game. Super Smash Brothers is the other channel. But round 4, we head back down to basement. We've seen hide and go seek already. That was round 1. And Yell's picked up the Jackal, is wanting absolutely none of the Altered Edge shenanigans right now. And
look, I mean, Danielle did play Jackal before, but wasn't able to spot the feet of Goof before in that garage. Anyway,
dear.
Actually, here's a question. Whilst we're still kind of at a bit of a calm before the storm,
Protect your bombs from
which
being defused by attackers.
operator do you reckon will be literally the biggest gamer at Super Smash Bros?
Easy. Aruni. Like, Robot Fist.
True.
I don't know what
I
this
was
setup-
about to maybe think about maybe not Goyo, Oryx. It's purely for the fact just send people off, off the board.
Oryx would be better in SmackDown versus Raw, honestly. Like,
Oh,
just,
true.
Just full say it with your chest.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, good night.
GM.
Marshmallow, crisp.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Leapfrog.
Sleep.
Yeah. Pew's out here making friends with drones. We saw it last map. He's got a soft spot for the mechanical buggers.
Look, I mean, come on.
Oh,
They looked cute. Okay, never mind. I'm still waiting for drone skins to come out. Ever since
Still a bit of love
the
story
way
in
how
Twilight.
they've changed. Yeah. Ever since the introduction of, what was it, the cute cat skins for drones in Rainbow's Magic, I can't stop thinking about those.
my biggest
That's
question
like the big
has
man
to be:
area.
does Ollie get away with it again? Oh
True.
no, Raging Hobbit. Oh, buddy.
Did Mallow just pre-fire through he did! He shot through the wall! What the? Oh, hey, hold on.
Laza is down.
Hey, yo.
Where might?
Where am I? Oh no, BD.
Unlucky.
Located by attackers.
Tim's going for the plant. He's just in. There's no one there to stop him.
What is this game?
Tim's playing the objective. This is against the rules. Unacceptable. I don't know what Goof said. Oh, the Intero. The Intero happened. I only just noticed it. Oh,
no.
BD.
Oh,
Charging him.
jeez.
Tim, run. Run, buddy. Oh, he gets
Oh,
Ollie.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, not BD who was on the defuse.
I think it was actually he was aiming at the Ella when instead got the mirror. Oh no, man.
Unlucky.
Unlogma.
Yeah, no, he's not working tonight. Don't worry about it. Those of you that are wondering, that is Proto's catchphrase. Unfortunately, as a ginger, he's only allowed to have one. He's not allowed to interchange it, so he's stuck with it for the rest of his life. It's going to be odd seeing an 83-year-old man in a retirement home saying "unlugma" to a nurse.
Shout out to Proto, actually. Despite all of the memes and all of these,
Proto,
all of the crap.
shout out to Proto. Nuttery says no.
Not really a Proto. Nah, freak that guy. Don't know who that is.
Well, interestingly enough, we are leaning heavily into the shotguns once again. Marshmallow is going for the rock'em and sock'em setup. Yeah, with the charge into the Spaz 12. This isn't bar. I think Hobbit is projecting a little bit here. I think he wants to go to the bar.
Wants to see the bar happen, and look, I mean, can't blame. Bar in its rework state is actually quite a fun fun prospect for
Attacker's
friends and
objective
family.
is to defuse a bomb.
Goofed though. Wait, Goofed? Oh no. If that works out, I will be amazed if Goofed actually makes it work.
I mean, all you need to do is tuck into a corner and. Oh, Danielle.
Poor Danielle. Ay.
She's like, can we get a do-over, please? It just feels it feels like bullying almost at this stage.
What do you mean, like bullying? It is bullying at this point, Panda. What is being done is look, some QA. I'm guessing testing of the ballistic shields.
R&D, yeah.
R&D, yeah. Look, gotta assist the mirror in some shape.
That is a crime. You telling me Oryx cannot jump out the hatch and Logi? Nah. Ubisoft, can you please fix your game?
I wouldn't actually be opposed to that either, because that would present some good meme opportunities. Wait,
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
I was about to say, how was Goofed allowed to cross that?
He was almost allowed to cross that.
Jeez. Meanwhile, the rest of AE just decides to, you know what, let's hold on. Let's not really play all of our cards just yet, and BD decides to, you know, play for some charity maybe a little bit.
Ollie is
Ollie back on his own stuff.
Barfly at the moment, just sitting there. BD, come on BD, come on BD, you can do it, I believe. Raging Hobbit. This is the battle that we wanted to see. This is what Tolkien should have been writing about, BD versus Raging Hobbit. And, well, unfortunately, Mordor is just too strong.
Defender is exposed.
They're taking the hobbits to an early grave, and Andy alone in Logi. Oh, lines up too. Drop
Doesn't
to
know
you
actually
and
that
Marshmallow's down. I would imagine. Honestly, I think Marshmallow went down quick enough that you have to do it. With Beatty outside, it's a bit telegraphed. Ollie is going for the pitch. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh lordy, Ollie. No shot. Oh no. Okay, we're going in for the finisher, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. There's the finisher. There's the swing. Okay, lands the shot.
Have recovered their diffuser.
Good night. No more of the memes.
Oh no.
There it is. There it is. Always a backup plan. Already in play. Ready and sorted. It's just
Andy was so confident. He was like, I got this. I've brought it down to the 1v1. I've got the diffuser. I'm gonna go plant. And Beatty said, you thought.
You can hear that the Eye of the Tiger kind of OST playing in the background in Andy's head. Is like, okay, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm clutching it. I'm doing it for the crowd, and just yeah, nah. Played like a fiddle.
Yeah, nah. Honestly, if Beatty lurking around like Waluigi and billiards, waiting for his opponent to show up, just unfortunate. I mean, it's content. It's entertaining. You love to see it, and I think Raging Hobbit is just embracing the side of evil. He's going for the Nook this time.
I read that. Look, we've seen actually quite a few picks of Nook, even in OCL, which did present us with some very exciting opportunities here and there for the play. Apart from that, look, I gotta say, this still definitely feels like a little bit more of a closer game now that AOC Squad are running against the Altered Edge kind of meme squad. There we go. Good finally nails it. So this hi instead of ich.
Yeah, ich.
It almost feels like it's just, you know, the sound that you make when you kind of run into that, like
10 seconds to insertion.
Get over here. Beatty wants to be friend.
Dormammu, I have
5
come
seconds left before insertion.
to bargain.
Defeat
That
you.
is. Oh, what? Nuttery is calling me out. Nuttery out. Whilst the man needs to pull his head out of the gutter, I've just only said that Doctor Strange has come to bargain. That's literally it. And I'm being called out here literally for nothing.
Man, this Mr. Rick GN guy's got a bit of an ego, right?
Just the audacity of that man. Look, yeah, he says that he's gonna talk to HR, but look, I don't think HR will really mind it. Bit of banter.
Why doesn't
Shout
he go
out
talk
to-
to HRM, Her Royal Majesty? Is Marshmallow's dead?
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, Pew.
Pew.
Oh, Pew,
Oh.
no way. Nails that shot so well onto poor Raging Hobbit as well. That's Nook gone and out of the equation. And, oh, man. It's a bit rough out here for AOC Squad.
Yeah, you can't quite battle up against the new ACS 12. The newly buffed Ollie is going to hang around.
A bomb has been
Pro.
located.
Sneaky Snake. Do we get the jump out right up to the window? No, it's Frost Mat time. Ollie is going to be the Frost Mat.
Hopefully that actually works out, because that could be huge here. It doesn't look like Loza yet is going to fall for that, and neither is Uber Tim. They want to contest first of all Pew's position, which has been reinforced a little bit by his own ACS-12 and a bunch of slug rounds, but he, I believe, is about to get actually swarmed. The Goof, meanwhile, just trying to work up his cardio.
Yeah, he's got to get his steps in for the day.
Look at him go.
No, he swears there's a drone just on the other side. Again, Tim is just in the side, looking for that cheeky plant. Ollie racing in to try and contest it as the plant does go down. Tim will get himself out. Goof now done chasing the drone. Oh, Pew! Goodbye! The Claymore hits.
Attackers
And
need
Loza
protected
goes down to
diffusers.
Ollie. They're looking for the
Mission
defuse.
compromised.
Tim, come on, buddy. Can you find the angle? Oh, no! No!
No, they're
reinforcing him
Oh,
off! The worst bit is that he is also ace, and well, could hard breach it. Oh, that is soul crushing.
I rate that. I rate that. That is amazing. Well done, well played. By Halted Edge, being able to just bait them and plate them, yeah, look perfectly well. 4-2 though is the conclusion of the first half, and we are now going to be seeing AOC Squad come to the defensive side. Whereas on the side of Halted Edge, look, how should I put it, really? It's an interesting choice of operators, very much resembling the average kind of casual experience. You have the glass pick, the player who wants to essentially, you know, show off a mad 360 no scope face clan skill set because he heard that there's a sniper rifle in game. You have Gridlock, the player who usually would have a very kind of bit of sweaty mindset, you know, gotta watch out those flanks, you know, gotta set up for some of the utility plays. You have Monty, who the player who just flat out can't nail their shots at all, so have to, you know, compensate with a full-on ballistic shield. And then Marshmallow and BDR, like the Smurfs, like Diamond Smurfs in the Silver game, who like they want to, you know, have fun, but they can't be bothered to, you know, full-on sweat it out. So they probably gonna jiggle peek around the corners and, you know, hide literally in the plain sight.
Honestly, we need some new diversity on operators on both sides. Could you imagine if there was an operator like Kavira but on the attack? Get the down, get the Intero. How ruthless would that be?
Yeah, that would be kind of spooky. Better yet, would have been
Defensive
cool
fuse?
just to have.
Come on.
Imagine just all of the roster of the attackers reversed over to defense, or just have that game mode, just both sides just reverse themselves and see how that plays.
Could you imagine like Maverick trying to open the wall on CCTV?
Oh.
Nice try, Goof.
Look,
We appreciate the attempt. But yeah, could you imagine like Maverick trying to open CCTV wall and then a fuse charge pops out from the inside? Oh, Marshmallow!
Wait,
oh, no.
Mellow's in.
Mellow's in
Oh,
on
Lord.
the site. That's one.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
two. He's going to be killed by Loza, who has adapted and taken the position from Altered Edge. But Andy's on the job. Pew and Ollie now remain. And Ollie's going to get tagged up in the shins by Tim, who will... Oh, no. Player was on highway. That was a dangerous game. Okay, they're good for now. They had the toxic canisters. Ollie is in, though, unfortunately. Trying to crawl his way around. Tim trying to spot the feet. Needs Andy's help. But Andy is on trying to contest Pew, who is outside on highway. Ooh, Tim! Oh, Tim, no! He goes down, but Pew does
Wait,
as
drop
well.
shot as well. Oh no. Ollie drop shot him with the shield.
Oh no, Ollie's on the hunt. Ollie's on the hunt. He's going to hit by Andy.
Oh, that is a
Andy
lot of
is
damage.
low. There's a minute 30 left to play. Andy's just running. Andy is running. Andy is out of here. He doesn't want any of this. Toxic canister on the rotate, on the window. Ollie is looking to bait the plant. He wanted himself some armor, but he can't get it. And the plant, the bait coming through. Ollie pulls off. Andy's playing the mind games. Oh, no.
Oh.
Ollie just tanks it. Ollie just tanks it.
Swings about, doesn't even... Oh, Lord.
Hip fires him too.
What's worse, actually? Hip fire or a hip fire drop shot?
Getting team killed.
Acceptable, yeah.
By a hip fire drop shot.
With a shield as well.
Yeah, look. Well, look, there you go. We did see Osa banned last map, so Ollie will be picking that one up. Nah, JK, it's a bait.
Okay.
Just playing. I've been hyping up the AOC crew. I figured Altered Edge need a bit of love as well, so gotta play the mind games here with AOC a little bit.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Sure is. Oh. Okay. We are gonna be seeing round number 8 upon us. 5-2 scoreline. And look, we're looking at the setup. AOC Squad are looking to bring in a little bit more coordination, maybe even.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Well, this Glaz has already found a kill, which is better than we saw on map 1 being Cafe. I'm curious to see what guns we do get
10 seconds to insertion.
out of the rest of them. Obviously, we could see some interesting shotgun action. We already saw Marshmallow go pretty big with the sausage.
Attackers are moving
Absolutely.
to the bomb.
Quite
Yeah, I'm
possibly.
going to see it again.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Marshmallow the only one with the sausage.
Yeah, the only one with the sausage. Look, I mean, we could have brought on board the 612 SD, which could have been huge. Maybe that could be the case here, but what the heck
Someone
is this
buy
angle?
Beatty some antiperspirant. This man is sweating.
And this man be sweaty. Come on, already you have the shield
Impact,
in. Ollie is in.
Impact. Pokeball him. Pokeball him. Come on, you got this,
Oh,
Danielle.
no.
There we go. That's one. That's Pew down. Does that
Okay.
give Danielle an idea? Does that give her the idea? No. She's just going to be
way.
charged on down. But the nano boost is going to keep Ollie alive. Marshmallow's in as well.
No.
Straight through the site, and he falls. And-
Hello.
okay, Goof finds
Bit of
Tim
lag.
as well. And Loza is the last in sight right now. Spots one, but
Ooh.
Marshmallow's going to be team killed.
Oh no.
Marshmallow died and the frag grenade comes through. And
Is this
that was a round.
direct or good round?
A little bit of both. The martyrdom. Yeah, man's playing Call of Duty.
Speaking of Call of Duty, have you got to try the Vanguard one?
Yeah, we played the beta together, mate.
True, I completely forgot. Look. For me, it was such a forgettable experience. I can't even remember it anymore.
Did you play it? Far out.
Yeah, look, I gotta know the World at War remake, with some wild cursed guns. The one thing I have to say
let's
though,
be
Vanguard
honest.
will have the most cursed guns ever possible.
Look, let's be honest. We both know we're Battlefield boys through and through.
Absolutely.
So,
Attackers need to
Call of
locate
Duty
and
who?
defuse as many bombs as they can.
But at the moment, we're Rainbow Six guys.
Absolutely.
The two games that we both love and hate because they are good to us and then they're not good to us in the space of about 5 minutes. But we could see, look, we could see another map go the same way as the first. Altered Edge about to pick up that 7-2 victory here. Basement defense, the last-ditch effort, and Tim was complaining not too long ago after that first map that he didn't have enough money for more elites. So hopefully they can go to another map and maybe he can pick some more, get all the way to the finals, get their prize money and buy those elites.
Hopefully.
Or as I said in his Twitch chat, 5-head, just win the AOC tournament and you can buy them.
Attackers are
I think that may be a little bit of too much of a tall order here, especially against Altered Edge, especially with that kind of scoreline, given that it's a 2-6. play, but look, honestly, I definitely rate now that there's way more idea behind the buying the buying the elites. Now that you can actually customize them to a certain degree. I mean, even I already brought the infamous the infamous GIMP line, or rather, sorry, the mask line from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Latex
No
mask
way.
line. And he just scoped it, looking.
What is happening?
Beatty punished, and there you go. We do have the shotgun now for Goof. He's going to find one, but Ollie will go down. If you paying Iron Sights SR25, Goof does fall to the 180 from the clash. And Pew is now in moto, scared out, hit by the Grismot. And yeah, Iron Sights, DMR, well. Let's go. He's look.
Where is he looking? What is happening, dude?
Okay, so he was trying to sneak under the bar, but his backpack was too big.
Just buy the Leon Kennedy.
I think you got it.
Just buy that. One tap, yes. All the previous attempts were just blank rounds.
One dig.
This one was the only
one. Dig. They talk about my one taps. I don't know who does. It wasn't us. Well, look, it's a better scoreline than map 1 already. So improvements definitely speaks to the competitive potential of a team like the AOC Squad. Definitely keen to see them playing for the qualifier into OCL later on in the year.
Look, why OCL? Why gatekeep themselves there? Just go qualify for SI at this point.
I mean, yeah, look, that is coming around just around the corner as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say shoot for the stars, because that could be a problem that has already seen some issues accuracy. I mean, look, AOC is a great team. They just need to work on callouts, map knowledge, aim, coordination, team communication, drone works, and cams.
Just to name a few.
Siege champion skid, let's go.
You love those.
Tim is a Siege champion. He's
I'm still envious that I can't get my hands on that one, because that is a really nice looking skin for Rook.
Yeah, but we're casters, we're not champions.
True.
We talk about the champions.
Yeah, we talk about the champion. Apparently, Pew was DM'd about.
Yeah, we're definitely fighting a new observer now. This was specially requested by Pokedu, and he will not be coming back for next broadcast. So make sure you get those. Make sure you get those resumes to Nuttery. He is keenly awaiting your dance routine and show tunes auditions.
That is genuinely the most cursed setup on the gun that I've seen. And apparently Pokedu is telling us on the background that he got a, what was it, 3K?
Goof just jumped off the roof
and
got nano boosted back into things.
Just cover me, fam. And he sends in flashbang in. Jesus. What is that? Okay, BD finally finishes.
Goof went base jumping. Unfortunately, at such a low altitude, the parachute did not deploy.
Right, it just didn't deploy. I thought he just flat out forgot it.
And Marshmallow got in the way of the track stingers. Not sure if that was... Loz is down. I don't know how Loz is down, but Loz is down, and he doesn't care, though. Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Caught from the back. Raging is down.
Sure.
Loza is down. Thunderbird is in play, Pokedu. That's why the game's not over. Learn your game mechanics, bro.
Oh.
Wait, yeah, so the revive happened with the code. Oh, no. They're gone 6.
No way.
The tag team gone 6 will win Altered Edge them.
Oh.
So it does 10 damage to you, but can launch you physically like that. And you're telling me that's not a balancing issue. Alright. That's the same launch you'd have from a frag grenade.
Oh, here's another actually idea for a limited time event. Gone 6. But the rounds send you flying, so like air jab rounds with instant activation.
Yeah, I'd rate that. Or like you just get like 6 rounds of the Gon 6. It hits like an impact grenade. But you
Or that, yeah.
yeah, like it'd be Golden Gun, but with the God 6. Look, unfortunate result for the AOC squad. It doesn't mean they are now out of the tournament, having lost in the lower bracket. We are going to be joined by the content man himself, Uber Tim, for a bit of a chat. Give us the rundown on his experience here with the stream squad. But look, it was definitely an enjoyable broadcast.
Absolutely. Yeah, look, all the memes, all of the strats that were brought out. Shout out to both teams for phenomenal amount of content and phenomenal amount of just dumb stuff that I absolutely adored and loved. And look, yeah, shout out to even and shout out to also, by the way, AOC is our sponsors and AEL for hosting all of this, and Nuttery and Pokedu.
Yeah,
well, Pokedu may be less of a credit after what we got to witness last round.
Yeah. Like I will. Nuttery might be going to HR, but we're going to Super HR to deal with Pokedu. But yeah, look, I have to say, it looked very good on my new AOC monitor that I picked up when I upgraded my PC, and I wasn't gifted the monitor. I paid out of my own pocket because I thought it was such a good investment. And look, okay, we've just had confirmation. No more wasting time. We have the man himself coming in for a bit of a chat here. Uber Tim giving us the rundown on his run through the AOC tournament. Tim, how are we doing, man?
Hi, how you doing? Sorry about the brightness. I haven't got my camera settings set up. And it was like, they were like, oh, we need you to do an interview. I was like, oh, okay, I'm completely unprepared for it, but here I am. So how are you guys?
Now you know how we feel each week. So you came into the tournament. It was a bit of fun for you guys. You put the content stack together. How was it? Was it playing with the 5 men?
It was a lot of fun. Like, these things are really, really, really good. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you can get into some tournaments and they're pretty sweaty, but this one was just a lot of fun and everyone just had a good time. So we weren't taking it like super seriously, but when we got a couple of rounds, which we shouldn't have won, it was just awesome. Like, I've never played Pro Rainbow Six Siege, so to get a sort of taste of that is a lot of fun. It really is.
I never would have guessed. I mean, if Hobbit said something like that, yeah, pretty easy to tell. You look like an absolute natural, mate.
Mate, 3-man C4s. Like, what can I say? I'm just
look a daily occurrence for you, mate. But run us by what was happening in the comms when some of the hide and seek players were being discovered. Because I believe a few people got spooked.
Yeah, we were like, there was one dude who was hiding in a shelf in CCTV, which I've never seen before. Yeah. And we were just like, there were a few jump outs that scared the hell out of me. Like, we were just playing around before where I got snapped around the corner as Jaeger by Carly, and I didn't even see Carly, and it scared the crap out of me. So yeah, like it was, those guys are definitely good, very, very good. It's good to see some of the teams coming through the tournament as well. Like, there's some, it's a chance for people to sort of make their name and show off what they can do as well.
Yeah, speaking of jump scares, Andy copped a pretty decent one. You guys push it over towards Strip Club. He goes to the reload, turns and realizes that there is one extra person in the group and that they weren't on your team.
Yeah. Yeah, it did take him by surprise. It definitely did.
How are you used after that surprise?
Yeah. Now, you obviously streaming this as well. Your community's watching along, having a bit of fun with you. If you were to do it again, would you maybe put some extra work into it, say, or is it, just same attitude, come and have a bit of fun, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think, like, if I was going to get into it serious, then I'd sort of, get the 5 stack together and we'd run through some strats and things like that. But we just sort of had a couple of games together and sort of just chilled. And, yeah, it was just a lot of fun. We thought we weren't going to take it super seriously because, let's be honest, sometimes Siege can be a bit of a serious scene, and sometimes can get a little bit sweaty and over the top. So to just have a little bit of fun
Wouldn't
with
know
it,
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like Siege at all. No, I think you're talking about a different game entirely. But honestly, it was genuinely such a pleasure to have you and be able to cast the games and see you guys enjoying yourselves as well. Before we do let you head off, because I'm sure you got some more streaming to do. I see that I got the Twitch chat up and your fans asking for the content. But is there anything you want to shout out?
Actually, no, there's not. What I would like to say is my deepest condolences to the friends and family of Kickstar. It was an absolutely awful thing to wake up to this morning to see that news. And I really do feel for all his friends and family, especially in Tero as well. I think he'd be taking it pretty hard. But I just, my deepest sympathies to the family. It's a wonderful person and an icon in the scene that is just taken way too early. So, yeah, I'm going to leave on that note, I think.
No, thank you so much for joining us, Tim. We look forward to maybe seeing you again at some point in the future. But best of luck. Go enjoy the rest of your evening with the gang, and hopefully, we have you back very, very soon. Cthulhu, there you go, an absolute champion of the Siege scene. We'll let him go and hang out with the rest of the crew. But that will be, their tournament over.
Yeah. Unfortunately for AOC Squad, that's pretty much now it's up to them to essentially just enjoy the rest of the teams kind of competing it out and having a good laugh, maybe a few memes in the chat as well. But look, honestly, Altered Edge, they've still paid the respect where it's due. Did go for quite a fair few memes and ended up still coming out on top.
Yeah, and we do have another interview. We've got one of the Altered Edge gang and for a bit of a chat. So you wouldn't believe it. We're OCL casters, and it's something that we think about a lot. But yeah, we're just waiting on Mello to join so we can have a bit of a chat, get their insight into a super serious match of Siege that we just saw played out. But I mean, look, fair play to them. It's not every team that would be willing to step into a tournament like this and risk losing to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, look, I definitely have to give props to AE Squad for making this still an extremely entertaining match to cast, an extremely entertaining match to witness, and some still solid plays. And look, well done to them.
And here we go, Mello coming in for a bit of a chat after their hot victory there in the lower bracket. Mello, welcome.
Fellas.
It was an interesting match, to say the least. I'm going to dive right on into it. My first question. So what was the game plan with the kitchen bait and switch that you guys tried to go for on Cafe that blatantly did not work because the drones were already in sight when you got there?
Well, we thought, it'd be pretty funny to sprint upstairs, reinforce, and they're all just like coming from skylight, coming from hatches, being like, wait a second, there's nothing here. But they sent their drones. They knew way before, and we had no chance to do that, unfortunately. But it was a good try at least.
Yeah, look, we've seen some phenomenal hide and seek skills that you guys showed off, especially on Clubhouse. Run us by, I think, what was it? Was it Ollie who was on Mirror in bar on one of the rounds hiding? Run us by, like, what was just in comms? Was it just general yelling of just like how was he not spotted?
It was just everyone's laughing their head off, and then when the blitz just is walking past and he just shoots him, it was hilarious. And then I was in CCTV and in that little cubby, and 3 people were around me. It was a good time. But the best part was the mirror knife on I think it was Ying.
Yes.
When he drops Moto Hatch. that was
good.
Arguably, that's not even close to the best moment. I think it was the 470 Rooney Falcon punch on the diffuse planter in CCTV that I believe it was Goof pulled off.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, in the 1v1. But I mean, look, the one round that I do want to focus on, look, you're on defense, you're on Cafe. Uber Tim calls a knife round and then fully tries to bait and switch you.
Yeah.
What was going on? What was going through the head?
Well, originally, we're like, knife fight, that sounds lots of fun. So we all line up at reception, and we're like, and we got BD who chooses Cav, and we're like, okay, BD, because if you knife as Cav, it downs them if you're in their ability. And like, try and down as many people as you can. We'll come in, do a roll around you, and you interrogate while they're right there. But as we ran out, some shots were fired, and unfortunately, didn't go that way. But and then Goof copped the first death, and then he was just like, kill them all.
Pretty much Emperor Palpatine and himself, and then.
Yeah. There always needs to be that voice of evil on a team. But I mean, look, I've got one more question before we let you head up. And it is, Altered Edge. They've been a competitive team for a little while. You guys have been in the scene playing competitive. Yeah, shout out to the crew. What does it mean for a team like you guys to be able to come into a tournament like this and not, have to commit fully, go for the sweat? You can come in, have a bit of fun.
Well, we've got the games to sweat. Like, we knew who we were versing, and we thought, it's a lot of big people in the community, and we're just like, let's not just 7-0, 7-0, get it over, done quick. Let's, have a lot of fun, make sure the people watching are having fun, that the people we're versing are having fun, and the casters and are all having fun. So that's what we tried to do. And in saying that, we will sweat if we have to. There are more games ahead, so stay tuned for that, and we'll sweat then.
Like we nice. Definitely had a great time. It might have been at the team's expense at times, but that's just the price you pay as a competitive Siege player. Before we let you head off, anyone you do want to shout out?
First, the org AE. I'm wearing the hoodie right now. And my teammates for all having a good time, having a good laugh, and making the best. And anyone supporting as well. Thank you. Does mean a lot. And yeah.
Well, there you go. Congratulations on picking up the win. You'll be heading into the, round 3 of the lower bracket in your next matchup. We'll let you head off, Cthulhu. That is us done and dusted for another night of the AOC Community Challenge. Honestly, one of the most entertaining casts we've had in a while together. They put on a show, and look, we leaned into it a little bit. You love to have those broadcasts where you can have a bit of fun, jump on the bandwagon, have some jokes. But, I mean, yeah, look, they're right. They've got a couple of potentially bigger matches coming up around the corner. So it'd be good to see them show both sides of the coin. Not just that they can have a bit of fun, but that they can also go toe-to-toe with some bigger names.
Look, absolutely. The tournaments like this is a phenomenal opportunity for both sides of the coin, really. You can have good fun, meme it out, and just genuinely just enjoy that time off the sweatiness. And then, look, also have the chance and the possibility to show yourself off both as a solo player, as a team as well, and get to try to play against some of the higher tier teams. Like, I mean, we have teams like Kraken, like Wind Diesel, which is comprised of quite a fair few very known names. Wangalators, who are Altered Zelius, Fury, Tayo are coming in on board as well. So there's quite a fair few teams that are coming about to, try their hand at this kind of tournament.
And it does bring us to the end of our AOC Community Challenge broadcast. Until next time, we are going to be back same time next week. If you're keen, you're still wanting to get in and jump on that Observer. Also, make sure, like I said, DM Nuttery ANZ on Twitter. Send those video auditions, show tunes, dancing, any special skills that you may have. He will be sifting through them, and he will get back to you as soon as he possibly can. The guy is on the grind, so there's a good chance that the message might come through 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you send it through to him. But until then, make sure you're back this time next week for our next round of play.